Hi everyone, what I want to do is give a brief introduction on what LEGO Mindstorm EV3 is, and what the EverStorm project is, how to pull up the program to see how it's built, etc. And I'm just going to give a quick demonstration on that today. So I'm going to go pretty quick because I don't want this video to be too long and bore you, but this is going to be the first lesson in a string of lessons that I'm going to create in order to show you how to do certain programming techniques to upgrade this thing so that you don't have to use just out-of-the-box build. You can apply your own programming techniques, and I'll kind of walk you through some. So without any further ado, I'm going to click on the EverStorm, just give a quick demo or an introduction on what it does. If you see this unit right here that I'm pointing to at the mouse, that's basically the infrared sensor. The infrared sensor is used to control things like proximity, whether the robot's going to walk into a wall or not. It can determine the proximity of things, and the primary reason for this will be to allow you to control the robot with a infrared beacon. So the beacon is the remote control that this can either find, or it can actually be in remote control mode. Here's a bazooka. It will shoot these 3 balls. That's very cool. It's controlled by the small motor, which turns mechanism, and then it's just built such that it will launch these 3 balls with some kind of a, it's basically a friction fire. And then the best thing about this project is that it's a robot that's built on tracks. These tracks allow the robot to move quickly, turn quickly, and they don't really, if you have like bipedal type of feet, a lot of robots can like move out of whack and get out of synchronicity and kind of fall down, but having them on the tracks like this makes it very stable. You can go around carpet, you can go on hardwood floors, and you can control your robot pretty much anything. What I'm going to do is show you what the programs are that are used to kind of build this thing. So if you click on the build and program, it takes you to the program. And now what this is these are the missions that LEGO does to break up this build into small incremental builds so you can learn programming techniques as you go. Build number 1 is basically putting on the tracks and the motors, connecting those, and this mission has a little test program that will make this thing move around a little bit. You move on to lesson 2, which is introducing the motor. So actually, sorry, this is the motor. This is the gripper claw, which isn't really functional, by the way. So in one of my later programs, I would like to show you how to maybe take this off and put something on that's going to be functional. Number 3, you introduce the motor on the left-hand side. That's the spinning blade that will be used later on. The number 4, it's basically just about fully built for the fan or the attack mode of using this blade here. So what will happen is, I believe in this one, when the robot moves forward and senses an object, it will declare that it's in attack mode, and then it will lunge forward and spin its blade and then go backwards. Number 5 is really going to be the key mission that we're going to use in the future to build upon. It's basically the fully built robot that has the bazooka firing mechanism attached to the small motor on its left hand. Again, this hand here, when you do the projects and build this LEGO, you're going to realize that this isn't really all that functional. It's just basically to provide some symmetry to the robot and make it look kind of mean. And then build number 6 is just a different programming technique added on to 5. Oh, by the way, in 5, the robot can be fully controlled by the infrared remote. In number 6, what it does is the infrared becomes a beacon, which means that you kind of turn it on in a beacon mode, and then the sensor will find the beacon and then fire 3 shots at it, attempting to hit the target. So what I would like to do is just kind of, basically show you and build in mission 1, how to load it up. Basically, you select mission 1, and what you'll see is it comes up with kind of introductory video, but I'm going to skip that for right now. And the objective of the mission is shown here. It consists of the following steps. So you're going to learn how to drive and turn the EverStorm 3. That's the objective. To create, when you click on create, it actually takes you to the step-by-step building technique. If you notice in the first slide, it kind of shows you what you're going to build in this mission, and then it walks you through step by step on how to program this. Once you're done and you get to step 66, then you can go to the command mode. And now command mode is is really allowing you to build the program. The way that I suggest you do this is to follow, and I'm going to click over here on this follow step-by-step programming instructions. What it does is it will walk you through a set of panels that will allow you to learn what to do and how to build a block. So what it's saying here is take the display block, drop it down on the screen, connect it to here, and then set the parameters the way that it's telling you. That's an excellent way to learn how to program. If you see, as I walk you through, it builds up the program. It gives you little tips. There's a very good help. You can click on hyperlinks to get to help, and then it tells you how to load the program, and then tells you how to select it on the brick and then execute it. That's very cool. The other way you can do it is you actually can just click on open the finished program, which, I mean, you can do, but if you want to learn how to program, like this program, for instance, is very simple. I would suggest that you do it that way. Otherwise, you're never going to know how to make your own commands. Although I will try to help you with that over the next couple months. But if you just quickly look at this one, for example, these are the display controls where the display can be set. This is an eye, the image of an eye. So what this is telling you, the brick is to show a file called neutral, and neutral, I believe, if I select it, is where the eyes are just sitting in that position. Obviously, middle left is where the eyes are looking left, and over here I believe it would be middle right. If I just scroll over a bit, middle right is the eyes on the right. So those are the display blocks, and then in between the motors are activated so that this thing moves around. So really what's happening is the robot is moving in the direction of its eyes, or the eyes are moving in the direction of the robot, however you want to look at it. I'm not really going to go too much into what else is in this program. I'm going to just close that up and go back to the main EverStorm mission. Just to let you know, what I plan on doing is take Project 5, and what we're going to do in the next couple lessons is take a look at Project 5 and try and figure out what's going on in here and how we can modify some of these programs so that we can make the Lego EverStorm do some pretty interesting things. So thanks for watching the video. This is just a really quick introduction on what I plan on doing over the next couple of weeks. But again, what I would like to do is take the EverStorm base project. I'm just going to go back to the landing page. I want to take this base project and add some things to it, add some behavior to it, so that you can all enjoy learning some programming techniques with me as we go. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.